My Stella has a sister, Blanche, and she's come to live with us. She's an idiot who lies all the time about everything. And I don't think even she believes herself half the time. And Stella puts up with her. These stupid women are so much to put up with. It is a dark day for America when a man of the house has got to play mama. That is just what I have got to do. These girls are acting like children. I don't know a whole lot about the fancy South they hail from, but where I come from, you act like a child, you get smacked like a child. I am surrounded by the immature and childlike whimsy of these girls, and let me tell you, it is tiring.
Morning, Blanche.
Good morning, Stella. I'll expect you to be understanding, but what I have to tell you, Stella.
What, Blanche?
Well, Stella, you're going to reproach me. I know you're bound to reproach me, but before you do, take into consideration.
What? What?
I got wings, you got wings, all of God's children got wings. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my wings.
Let me tell you, Miss Blanche. Oh, could I get a glass of water before I tell you?
Is there anything wrong?
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you, Miss Blanche. Oh.
Is there anything wrong?
You know how it was. I got to tell you about how it was, Miss Blanche. I mean, about the money, about Belle Reeve, about everything, Miss Blanche. The bank man and me, we met. And I'm sorry, Miss Blanche. I got a bad feeling about it. I got a real bad feeling about it.
Sir, what are you telling me this for?
I'm trying to tell you, Miss Blanche.
Then tell me, what is the matter with you?
It's all gone. Belle Reeve, the fortune, everything. The bank man, he's taking it all. Every last cent.
No, maybe we can talk to him. Maybe he can have his way with me. Belle Reeve can't be gone. But the deaths and with Stella, no. There has to be a way. That money came from the flesh of my ancestors.
What's the matter with you, Blanche? When a cat takes off your money, he don't get persuaded to give it back.
What, Blanche?
Belle Reeve.
Belle Reeve?
Lost.
Lost?
Yes, Stella.
It's gone! You lost it? All that money? Our money? You lost that? That huge estate? You lost that whole estate?
Yes, all of it! It's all gone!
Stanley, no!
But it'll be okay. Because in 17 years, you'll come home to a nice house. You don't know it yet, but Blanche here. She's going to be swept up. I have a suitor. A rich suitor. And in 17 years I'll come here. With checks and cash. And I'll be kind of tired, but what can you expect of a rich wife? I'll pull up here. No! Your new house. In the driveway. Just a plain black Chrysler, I think. With white walls. No! Black tires. More elegant. Thought I'd like to get something sportier for Stella. Maybe a black Cadillac convertible to do her shopping in. And I'll come up to the steps to the house. And the gardener will be clipping away the hedges. And he'll say, "Good evening, Miss Blanche." And I'll say, "Hello, how are you this evening?" And I'll go inside. And Stella will come downstairs and meet me at the door. And we'll greet each other. And just name it. And I'll hand you the bill.
Blanche has just moved in with Stanley and me. I love her to death, but why is she here? I mean, last I heard, she had a great job and is an English teacher somewhere in Mississippi. She kept talking about how amazing everything was at home. And then she starts talking and mumbling about how I'm gonna hate her or something. About what? I don't know. And then finally an answer. In a whisper she says it. Belle-Reve is lost. Lost. All of our savings. Our family home. Everything gone. Stanley is angry. No, furious is a better word for it. I'm actually scared for both Blanche and myself. The last time I remember Stanley being this mad, well, let's not revisit those memories that are better left in the dark. I feel like Stanley's control will break at any moment and he's gonna beat one of us. And to top it all off, guess what I just found out? I'm pregnant. I haven't told anyone yet, and I hope this doesn't throw Stanley or Blanche over the edge. But I've noticed something weird about Blanche recently. She doesn't seem quite all there. I mean, it seems like her feet aren't quite touching the ground and she's floating in the clouds somewhere. She has these dreams for everyone that aren't realistic at all. She keeps telling lies that no one but she believes. I'm starting to be really concerned. Stanley's playing off this new turn of events and he's making her panic. I don't know how much more of their fighting I can take. They're gonna be the death of me. Add in the baby on the way, I might as well start digging my own grave.
You still here?
Why else would I be sitting here?
What you reading?
None of your business, you pompous ape.
You're an English teacher, aren't you?
Yes, what's it to you?
From all the happy faces, I guess you know. You pregnant? Yes.
Stella, my star, a baby? How far along?
2 months.
Stella, my star, a baby. Just think of it, a baby. Just a baby. Think about it. In 17 years, I'll come back here, and we'll go up to his room, and he'll have all the great catalogs of all the great schools laid out on his bedroom floors. All the great schools in America. No, the world. And I'll say to him, okay, baby, it's your 17th birthday. Where do you want to go to school? Oh, Blanche, you'll make it happen. Just name it.
You're crazy.
Excuse me, Stella. I need a little bit of a drink. Just a tad bit.
I used to be the epitome of class. My atmosphere before the news of fortunes lost, was an atmosphere of happiness and elegance. I designed my home with the idea of being presentable, being appealing. I, and my servants, cared for the furniture in the house estate so that my generation's old furniture wore no time in its stitches. I'd been married once. I shared my life, my home, and my love with this man. Unfortunately, he had received the most wear in such a short time, until I was again a mistress without a master. I was left with only wealth, a pretty face, and a broken heart. I turned that broken heart into a new dream. After all, what else can we do? Unfortunately, my wealth didn't long outlive my husband. So I turned to rekindle a bond with my darling sister, Stella. I moved to her tiny Chicago apartment, and where I had retained my social status after marriage, she had not. Worn furniture and its strange dullness characterized her home, if one could call it a home. And her husband, an arrogant brute, worsened everything, and it was obvious that he had no intention of treating my sister or her developing babe with the respect or the finances a woman her status required. His hope had been my money, the money that I had lost. That was his solution to getting better housing, a check from the flesh of our ancestors. Now that money was gone, his hope was lost, and his temper with his family became worse and worse. I knew that I had to be the one to save Stella, her baby, and even her husband. To bring her out of this poverty that she lived in. After all, I was only armed with a dream. A simple enough dream. Marry a rich suitor and provide money for Stella's family to live comfortably. It was easy enough. No, foolproof even. But Stanley had no respect for dreams. His dream in reality, my fortune, was his only little dream. It flew away, and now he can't even consider the dream of anyone else. Not even his wife or his sister-in-law. Crazy! That word escapes his lips. Crazy! Far from the better solution, to dream for a better life.